All right, education. Most jobs in the federal government, again, value experience more than education. What you are all selling at this age and stage is your experience, not your education. Education belongs at the bottom of your resume, the very end. You're allowed to be proud of your education, but that's personal pride. So it's an either or. It's not a basic requirement. So if you've got the 5 years, I would much rather see those 5 years of experience than your education. If you've got 1 year, okay, and a degree, then you need to submit your transcript. But that's only to get you basically qualified. When HR looks at applications, there's basically 3 piles. I like to call them gold, silver, and bronze because I think that's illustrative. So basically it's best qualified, well qualified, and qualified. If all you have is the degree, you're only qualified. You do not go to the hiring manager if you're only qualified. Only people who are best qualified go to the hiring manager. And so that's why it is so important to really sell your experience. You know, the whole federal system was designed after World War II. When the average employee in World War II, and actually even later than that, well into the 60s, did not have a high school diploma. So the system was designed. We can argue whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, but that's a different conversation. The system was designed to value experience over education. And so, do I value education? Yeah, I do. I'm a parent. Of course I value education. You know, and I've got a lot of it myself. But as a federal HR person, I'm looking at your experience and the quality of that experience. I'm just trying to open, give you the keys to how this kingdom works. Yes, I think education matters, right? It is the gateway. I believe all of that stuff. I have preached that to my children. But on the federal system, I'm not saying education is bad. I'm just saying how your stuff is scored. It is scored more highly based on your experience. And from a hiring manager's point of view, think of it this way. Would you rather hire someone who has learned how to do it but never done it, or someone who's doing it now? Getting a federal job is incredibly competitive. And with the economic situation the way it is now, my phone is ringing off the hook with private sector employees who are being furloughed, who are being let go, and who are feeling desperate. And the competition is only going to ramp up for federal jobs, right? If I'm a hiring manager and I can have someone with experience, you're darn tootin', I'm going to pick someone with experience every time. This is not about knowing you can do the job. It's about proving you already have to the extent possible. So again, this is not a philosophical debate. And at entry level, we may hire based on potential, but most employers are hiring based on experience. And yes, I understand the conundrum and the catch-22 of it all.